Welcome! So before I let the video play, I just wanted to give you some information, a little knowledge. This was recorded on a live stream with my good friend Medicine Cabinet, who also does YouTube. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description, along with his Twitch channel, which we live stream this on, and he also has a VODs channel if you want to check that out and see some past live streams. But nevertheless, I just wanted to let you know why this is kind of a longer video. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you. Okay. So, what are you listening to, by the way? I didn't even ask you what you have jamming right now.
I have a playlist that has a bunch of songs. Not a bunch, actually. I have a playlist that has a couple songs on it, and the one I'm listening to right now is "Love Yourself" by Justin Bieber. However you pronounce his name.
It's a decent song. The song's... How old is that song? It doesn't feel that old.
I don't know exactly how old it is. I'm listening to lyrics that was posted a year ago, but that's not how long ago it was uploaded.
No. Oh gosh.
What?
It's 2015, dog. The song's 10 years old.
Dang. That's crazy.
That's nuts. It doesn't feel that old.
Nah. Nah, it doesn't feel that old at all.
Oh, my fan was still running. Apparently it's not. Speaking of old, no, I'm kidding. I have no transition for anything into that. Well, since you're streaming and you've been doing this for a while now, you want to talk about that, pal? You want to talk about? Well, I mean YouTube in general.
I used to stream a while ago. What did I play? Played like Minecraft or something. I used to stream Minecraft a while ago, and really long time ago I streamed. Oh, what did we play? I think it was just Minecraft. I think I was like streaming Minecraft, and like I streamed a game called what's it called? Limbo, I think, on the Xbox One. It's not a horrible game.
I remember that. Yeah.
Limbo, yeah, it's not a horrible game. I got like, I want to say not even halfway through it, but it doesn't seem bad. I wanna try replaying it. I have a couple games on my Xbox right now that I want to stream, but I just haven't gotten the urge to play them.
Yeah.
So, uh, what are you most excited about going into streaming, like going into YouTube and streaming?
Uh, that's kind of hard to pinpoint. I mean, like, we grew up on, like, family channels. Like, watching family channels.
Yeah.
Like, my main ones was, like, FGTV. Like,
Yeah,
every freaking upload, I was there, glued to the screen.
the same thing. Yeah.
But now it's like, I want to create content so that I can, like, be that person that someone, like, wants to sit down and watch and, like, laughs with, because nowadays, I mean, that's what I do. I go on YouTube to go and hang out and laugh and whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously for, like, the drama, because that's, like, something I enjoy watching, but, like, I want to do that. Like, reaching people is so interesting to me. Like if you think about it, like, Markiplier has, like, millions of subscribers. That's millions of people watching what he does every time he uploads. I think that's nuts. So just reaching people and making, like, I mean, if I'm being honest, like, if I could get to a point where I get paid to play video games, that's like, not something that I'm, like, adverse to.
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping I can do.
So I'm getting
What?
interesting information. Your mic is not getting picked up on your stream.
It's not getting picked up at all.
No.
On your stream or my stream?
Yours. I'm not streaming, dog.
Oh.
I know you're getting picked up. I can see the
Like,
stuff for it, but apparently your stuff isn't working.
that's not working at all. It says. Alright.
Well, that was fun. Gotta
Yeah.
love
Anyway.
your issues. What were we just talking about?
I have no idea.
I think it was YouTubing, Twitch streaming, whatever.
Yeah.
So far, in like all the YouTube vids you've done, because I know you have some that aren't uploaded yet. What's your like favorite itch.io game that you've played?
My favorite itch.io game?
Yeah.
Oh, I had one. I don't remember what it was though. Trying to remember the ones I've uploaded so far.
I know you did Clayscape.
It was not Clayscape, I can tell you that right now.
And
The pain I went through playing that.
your brain just melts most of the way through.
What did I?
I know you did Flies in a Jar.
Yeah, Flies in a Jar was a good
And
one.
the assessment examination.
I like that one. Those are the three I can remember right now. I like those three.
Oh, you
Those
did
three
the
are-
Dredger, the one all about mazes.
Yeah, that was also a good one. Oh, I'm so mad we never uploaded that because my mic didn't work. That was such a good one.
The which one? The Santa one?
No, that one was good too. The live thing or whatever.
Oh, live feed or whatever.
So mad my mic did not work halfway through
It was less that your mic didn't work and more that you put the hotkeys on like a number and it clicked that halfway through the video.
That was not a fun time.
No, it wasn't. Especially after like 30 minutes of recording and then we realized,
That
are
was
you
not a
joking?
fun time. Not a fun time at all. But yeah, anyway, so you said what was my favorite itch.io game. Are you looking forward to any itch.io games? Or do you not want to spoil nothing?
No, I'm definitely looking forward to there's one that I have downloaded right now called Riddle Me Scared, and it's like a mystery game where you have to figure out the riddles to solve the murder of a child. I think that'll be interesting.
That seems interesting right there.
Yeah, so that's one that I'm kind of interested in.
That sounds fun.
But if I ever do like the stuff that you do, like any game that you do, I'm definitely like excited for the assessment stuff because I always like taking like the personality quizzes and stuff just for fun, and I think a scary version of that is always interesting.
Yeah. I want to be able to stream Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
I can stream it technically, but it's like not really good. I don't have like a face cam or nothing.
Yeah, that's the only
Like,
problem with streaming on Xbox because you play we play so much stuff on Xbox. If we want to stream that, it's a little more difficult of a process. I feel like to have like a webcam or whatever. I don't even know how you would start with that stuff.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
But it would definitely be interesting to see like R6 gameplay. Like especially with the next season coming up and you and like the group grinding ranked.
Like Siege X.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
I think it is Siege X. Which kind of gives me flashbacks to Fortnite season 10.
Yeah, let's just hope it actually
Keeps up the hype and doesn't do what Fortnite did.
Yeah.
Crash epically.
Yeah.
Speaking of Fortnite, The new season came out. I haven't touched the dang thing because I tried loading in and it simply wouldn't let me. I know you have, right?
Nope, I have
You.
not logged in.
Oh, I thought you did, just to see the new season.
Nope.
Granted, I've gotten ads about it, so that's always great.
I already know I basically already know the battle pass.
I don't, so if you want to spoil that, I'm all for it.
Sub-Zero is like tier 100 or something.
Really?
Yeah, and then I don't know. I know like one of the skins, but I don't know their name. They have like a cone on their head or something. I don't know. Lancer these characters, I swear.
I know, oh my gosh, what was I saying? I know that there's like a mouse character or rat or whatever because it's on like the huge title screen for it. There's like a Catwoman looking chick riding a
Oh yeah,
bike.
that one. Yeah.
And then there's, I don't know if it's Midas or like one of his kids or what with
No,
that,
I don't
but
know. That's that, bro. If I have a problem with Fortnite, ever since Chapter 2 season, I think one it was, when Midas first came, they just didn't stop, bro.
was it, Midas wasn't in chapter 2, was it? Was he? I think he was in
It's
chapter
Chapter 2.
1 season, it wasn't season X.
Nah, it was Chapter 2, I'm pretty sure. But it was something. Whenever Midas came out, bro, they haven't stopped with him, bro.
No, yeah,
Like
they keep bringing
every
out
like
skins.
2 or 3 seasons, it's Midas.
Yeah,
Crazy.
because they had the summer skins, and before they even did like Brutus or what's the other one? I've completely forgotten. But if before they did all them, they had Midas out, and then they had a anime version of Midas as
Yeah.
well. It's just skins after skins, and I mean I like the skins that they have for him. Don't get me wrong; it's one of the better ones they keep rerunning. They just keep rerunning it.
Yeah, it was either Chapter 2 or I mean Chapter 2 Season 2 or Chapter 2 Season 3.
I don't know. I don't
But
remember.
yeah, they just keep using him. Like it's a broken concept.
A broken record, just on repeat.
I don't know.
Although,
But
like, I don't know what happened because I guess they're just trying to outdo themselves every season, and some of them just end up falling flat. Because Chapter 2, Season 1, with, like, uh, the the 8 Ball and his
yeah,
counterpart,
that was
and
good. That was
the
good.
medic and her counterpart, like, that was good stuff. They
That was a
introduced a
very good
bunch of
season.
crap. And then it's like they kept trying to outdo the
Yeah.
last season, and just some of the seasons have fallen completely flat.
I
Most of the new
think
ones.
I stand by this. I think when Spider-Man got introduced, after that the game got it just started getting worse because Spider-Man was when they had a good gun in the game, and then I think after that it was like Indiana Jones. Nobody really cared for that season. Well, that wasn't the season right after, obviously, but like that's one of the seasons.
Yeah.
And then it just like got worse after that, and they just kept trying and trying and trying and trying and trying, and now they're just here. Like they have like it's the same. Like I looked at the map. I think I was watching somebody play, and I think the map has like 5 different POIs. Like
I hope
I don't know.
not. That's so bad.
They just use like the same map over and over again, and
Yeah.
it's like the same concept. And then they got when they did bring back OG, people played again, and now it's just a game mode.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like they brought back OG, and it almost felt like they were just doing it to be like, please play the game again. We know
Yeah,
it's bad, but we're bringing back this. Please play the game again.
yeah,
Like that.
that's what it felt like, a grasp for help.
Yeah.
Like,
I think, like, I don't hate the fact that they brought in multiple different, like, things. Like, Rocket Racing was one of my favorite racing games. The
yeah,
music one, they were trying to bring in fans of, like, Guitar Hero and stuff like that. I think that's fine. but I think at the same time, it took away from
Fortnite itself.
Fortnite. It's no
Yeah,
longer
it just
just a
started.
battle royale, it's 1 billion other things.
Yeah, it's like when you think of Fortnite, you don't think of like playground and creative and
Oh, I
battle
miss
royale.
Playground.
You think of like creative tycoons. You think of like Guitar Hero. You think of like Rocket Racing. You think of Lego Fortnite. Like you
It's
don't just
just
think
too
of
much.
Fortnite. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, I think there was something I was gonna say when you brought up all that Fortnite was. Oh, the tycoons. I think that that's great. It kind of reminds me of Roblox almost, but I think that that's
Yeah.
fine with the creative and you have like people create stuff. But at the same time, like there have been days where I don't want to play Fortnite, have to get to a certain tier, and just went and played like a tycoon for like 3 hours just to get the XP and log off. And
Yeah,
I
it's
think
just
that's also a problem.
yeah.
I don't know. Like leveling up is like
Easy, but then it's just not like
Yeah. It
I don't know.
feels
even
easy, but it feels so like grating.
Slowish, like sluggish.
It's there's something about it. It's like taking nails to a chalkboard every
Yeah.
time I load into Fortnite.
It's like you get on for the new season and you can just expect the same map. Like I don't like it's just like the same concepts. Like they added like I think vaults where you have to like break in the vaults and then like get like these coins.
Oh
And
yeah,
they
that was the new
basically
thing that they were
removed
doing.
when you get those coins, they basically removed the entirety of reboot cards because you don't have to pick up your teammates' reboot cards to reboot them with that coin. You just use the coin.
I think that's dumb. And I think you said that to me when it first came out and I mentioned that it kind of like sort of reminded me of Call of Duty where you just buy people back
Yeah.
from death, and that's
Yeah.
it's still like in the back of my head. Like every time I hear that Fortnite's adding coins, I'm like, oh, so
Call of
we're
Duty.
trying out that. And another thing, like Fortnite relating to games, it feels like it's trying to take something from every game. Like we were talking
Yeah.
about how it's got rocket racing and all that. The newest one that they added was like ballistic,
Yeah.
which is kind of like the
Just Tom
hero
Clancy.
shooters, like
Or like Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
a little bit.
Basically, like you have a diffuser, you have people defending bombs.
Yeah, but I was thinking I don't know if I don't think it's Valorant. I think it's like Overwatch.
Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, games like that.
Mhm. But
But
to not be completely negative, um the pros of like chapter 1 were so good.
oh yeah,
And I don't know if
like
it's like we're here now and I'm missing the old chapters, because I knew back then there were some chapters that didn't hit with me, but now, knowing like
yeah.
what we have, I'm like, please give it back,
Yeah,
even if it's
trust
the
me.
worst.
Whenever there was the Peter Griffin season, when they introduced, like when they started getting medallions and stuff, I think that
Hmm.
was the season they introduced medallions. I didn't really like show it love, but
Yeah,
like if I were to go back, I would love that season.
yeah,
Like it had crazy loot, it had like insane POIs. The bosses were hard to defeat. Like it's just
yeah.
nice, bro.
Although I do think that was one of the seasons where even though it was like slightly dying, we did play it more. So even though we weren't
Yeah,
like expressive about it, I think I definitely enjoyed that season a lot more because I was on a lot more.
yeah. We were talking about enjoying old seasons and pros. Oh, the pros, like if you look at them like back then, it's like I don't know, it's like the mechanics they use, like it just feels so much like I want to say smoother, but I don't know.
No, that was the word I was gonna go for too. Like they have like in the new seasons, the season that we just went through, there's wall jumping. I'm pretty sure wall running to a certain extent. There's like little ledges you can grab on and then jump higher. That's just a lot of movement.
Yeah, and like sliding and stuff.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
pros.
hate sliding, but like,
No, but like pros in like season 9 and like 10, they didn't have sliding or nothing like that. They just had, and you can't heal while moving in season 9 and 10, so like you had to like box up and stuff. I
yeah,
think
it was a
I
lot
think
more
it made
stressful in that sense.
yeah, I think it made tournaments and like big world cups like more competitive than it would be now.
Yeah.
Like
I
I
also,
feel like that's
I don't know
something.
if it's just me. The map that they use seems so much bigger, and with only 100 people, I feel like I run into people less often, so I'm more often
Yeah.
just bored searching for
Yes,
someone to shoot.
yes. And then like when you do find somebody like because they add AIs into the game, like there's nobody that's playing that horrible
There's
like
there's also
crouch
nobody
walking.
that's like, well, there might be one or two, but I don't think there's anybody that could like defend Fortnite where they're like, no, there's no bots in the game, guys.
No,
Whereas you like go onto Fortnite and like
no,
five or
there's a
six
hundred
people that
percent.
you run into is like
Yeah,
shooting
and
at a
like
tree.
yeah, and like you said, you're bored half the game, so you're running around and you're like either expecting an AI or you're expecting it to be a real person. Half the time when you run into a real person, they just kill you.
Yeah, because they're also bored running around
Yeah,
looking for someone to kill. Like, I think that's the main. Like, if I were to have like a main issue with Fortnite, it's the fact that I think the map is too big and you don't have
yeah,
enough people in the same lobby.
yeah,
Because I remember in older seasons, you would go like anywhere and you would have a couple people come with you.
yeah.
Now you pick a place and it's like, where the frack did everyone go?
Is there anybody gonna even come here? Like, yeah,
Unless you go first drop. And even then, sometimes there's like no one there.
yeah,
And if you do go first drop, you know, every other normal person's like, I gotta go there too. And you just
yeah,
end up dying. And I think that's the main reason why XP and playing the game in general feels so time consuming because half the game you're running around looking for somebody else.
yeah. And then you don't like, and then the challenges are just like, I want to say they're easy, but they're like weird to do.
Yeah, some of them are super easy. Like, there were a couple for the Godzilla challenges where they were like just instantly over with, and then there are some like daily challenges where it's like shoot somebody with a rail cannon moving in a car, and I'm like, excuse me,
Yeah, like you're not doing that.
when did we jump from 0 to 100?
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
legit a challenge. Or no, it was the swords. So you know the swords that they had. I was playing with somebody else, and one of their challenges. I don't know if it was weekly or daily. It was like hit someone with a sword, in a car, like
so
while
that's
that you're in the car,
yeah,
and
and then you have to fight real people because bots don't get in cars. I don't
yeah,
remember if they do or not.
I don't know. It's just weird. Like I feel like the challenges used to feel either like you didn't have to. I feel like you didn't have to do them as much in chapter 1, that or they felt more integrated into the game. Like
Yeah,
nowadays it's like doing challenges is almost going out of the way. But I do remember days in chapters before this where you and I would do challenge grinding and we would go to just locations to do
yeah.
challenges. But it was like something we actively almost wanted to go do.
I don't know if you remember this, but in season, I'm just gonna use season 8 as an example. Season 8, there was these like I don't know what you call them. They're like battle pass, like check marks, I guess, check marks in the map. Like where if you got to like a certain challenge or something, it would be like a emblem of like the battle pass, and you have to go find it, and it'd be in like a loading screen or something.
I don't remember that at all. That's odd cuz like I remember chapter 8, 9 and 10 almost completely, but that you just mentioned I have no remembrance of.
I don't remember like what it was called though. It was like in a I remember a specific loading screen for it. It was a they're on a ship and it was like in the background. It was like a star. It was like a battle pass star or something.
Hmm.
Does anybody know in the my comments or something? I don't know.
Maybe you just dreamed this. You were playing Fortnite so much back then, you started having dreams about it.
Nah, I swear it's a thing.
I think, I don't. Do you remember what the chapter before the Greek mythology stuff was?
The chapter before the Greek?
Yeah.
No.
I don't either. I'm trying to like remember which
Cars?
ones so that I can see. I was trying to remember what chapters are in order so that I could like pinpoint like which chapters kind of hit lower than others and which hit higher. Like I was tier listing in my head, and I don't remember the chapter before the mythology stuff. Because I think a chapter that hit really hard was, I mean, obviously, Season X hit hard. It was like the biggest Fortnite event. They shut the servers down for like 2 days, a day. I don't remember.
The black hole event? I didn't hear exactly what you said.
Yeah, I was talking about the black hole event. I think it was after Chapter X.
Do we have like pictures of it? Yeah, pictures of the event. I don't know if I have pictures of the events, but so chapter 2. Chapter 2, Season 2 revolved around spies and secret agents with mythical versus Shadow and stuff, Ghost versus Shadow.
That one hit hard. That I'm not gonna lie. Chapter
Yeah.
2, Season 1 and Season 2 were good.
Yeah.
Like
Another good one was the Alien season. That was an okay one.
The Alien season? That one I don't
Like where they
remember.
had the UFOs flying around and everywhere.
Oh, where the like UFOs that you could pilot?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that one vaguely.
yeah. So I know 7, 8, 9, and 10 were all amazing seasons.
Yeah. Cause I don't remember when we started playing. I think it was 5, 6, 7, something like that.
6, I think either. Wait, hold on. Season 5. In Season 5, the location Moisty Mire was replaced with Paradise Palms as well as a desert biome theme.
Okay, we started
And
playing
Rift.
after that because we loved Paradise.
So in Season 6, Fortnite storyline was at a high point. The cube lifted a floating island in corrupted areas.
Yep, we were there for that.
Yeah.
So
And
that
then
was
7
another one that was good. And I miss the block. I really do. I think it was creative.
Yeah,
I
bro, I miss
understand
that
what
so
happened with it. I just kind of miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good time when the block was around. It was very new for Fortnite.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like a normal map at that point. It was like something you could look forward to.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that because it was like something that changed every now and then. So every time you go into Fortnite, you're like, "Oh, did the block change? We got something new,
Yeah.
something new to explore." I think another one, at least for me, that like was good was the season of Neo Tilted. Some people hate that, and I understand. I just like the hoverboards and like the tube that went across the whole map, which they tried to redo in later seasons and it just didn't work as well. But I think it
Yeah.
was good.
That season was one of my favorites because Neo Tilted, if you compare it to like the Tokyo whatever,
Yeah, the one that you
Tokyo
couldn't
building.
enter most of the buildings.
There was like 5 buildings you could enter, and in Neo Tilted comparing it, almost every single building you could enter in Neo Tilted.
Yeah, it was just it. I think if you're to like be like, oh, what's the what? How can we compare these seasons? They're completely different. If you take Neo Tilted and you take that bull crap and you compare the two, there's your quality difference right then and there.
In
Chapter one
season
versus
9 and
chapter
10,
two.
I always get them mixed up. I don't remember which came and where. But one of them had a Batman collab, which was
It was
very early
good.
on,
I actually
very,
enjoyed
very
that one.
early on, zero builds, where if you went inside a certain area of its proximity, you could not build at all.
That yeah, they had that collab, and then they had the where they were first doing like time orbs, and they had the old western thing where you couldn't build either.
Yeah. Oh wait, could you build in Gotham? No, you couldn't build in Gotham or the Western one.
I like both of those though. I think that was an interesting way to do it.
Yeah.
Like having Gotham in the game was cool as a collab.
So I think it was Season X that had the Batman thing.
And I mean this I think uh, I don't want to like misremember, but I think the collabs done back then were a little better than the ones done now, or maybe a little more spaced out. Whereas now we have so many collabs with so much,
Yeah.
which is cool to a certain extent. It's also it kind of looks like just a money grab.
Yeah, because some people, I bet you some people didn't even know Sketch was technically in Fortnite.
I am some people. What?
They had an emo of him saying "What's up, brother?" in Fortnite.
Wow. Yeah, no. Like that just proves it right then and there. Like if you have so many collabs going on that some of them aren't even noticed by some of the community, that might be a problem.
Yeah.
Like take the Alistair song thing that came out. People
Yeah.
noticed that big time because they were like, "Oh, a collab, that'd be cool." And then nothing
Nothing
happened.
happened. It was in the item shop for a day, got removed, and then got put back in the item shop the next day for 2 days, and then got taken out again.
Yeah,
It came back recently, I'm pretty sure.
it's weird.
And when Fortnite was going through a lawsuit, they just started bringing back like everything, like old
I
emotes that they said they like old emotes that weren't blacklisted, so they could bring them back at any time, but refused to bring them back. They brought back old skins. They started bringing back like item shop skins and emotes and stuff that haven't been in the shop for like 1,000 days.
yeah.
Getting brought back.
Like, it was crazy.
I forget. Do you remember what the lawsuit was about? I didn't follow it
I
closely.
don't remember. I would assume something with Apple again, but I don't
Oh,
remember.
right, they were going through that Apple thing. Which, I mean, I think Apple wanted them to have their game cost money on the Apple Store, and they were like,
Yeah.
no. And I mean, I back that decision. Go for it, you know? Don't have the game cost money. I think that was a dumb decision by Apple in general.
Yeah.
But I think now this is just being like completely negative. I think new Fortnite might have considered that deal.
Maybe.
But I don't think they would ruin it that bad, their reputation that bad to just get money.
No, that's just me being negative.
But yeah. I wish I could have experienced old
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
like I've seen people like do like where they do the same thing with Fortnite. They basically just take the old coding for old Tom's Clancy's and they just put it in a game
Yeah.
and make it its own game basically. And the lighting and like graphics look so amazing compared to the new one, to the new graphics.
Really?
Like amazing graphics.
Huh.
And like the operators were overpowered. Like Zofia, she got nerfed. Obviously, everybody knows she got nerfed like 40 times.
She got nerfed into her
But
grave.
when she was like first, not when she was first introduced, whenever she was in her prime,
if she got knocked, she could do I think it was called like a last stand or something,
Yeah,
where
I
she
saw
would
something
get
like
back
that.
up. And I think one of the reasons, or the reason they did ban it, they did take it out of the game, is because I seen a clip. I don't know if it was the reason, but I seen a clip of somebody use it and then use her pistol and like wipe an entire team. Or I
Wow.
think it was used in Pro League or something, and they
Yeah.
took it out of the game.
Which,
Yeah, it's
I
called
mean, I
Withstand.
understand, but I didn't see someone actually use it, but I was watching like little clips and cartoons of stuff like that,
Yeah.
and I saw that, and I was like, I so would have loved to try that out at some point.
It was basically Rook armor, but I'm pretty sure it was faster.
Yeah,
And back then, her gun, her AK had like no recoil at all. And
withstand.
so,
Is that what it was
and
called?
so, yeah, it was called Withstand. And so, like, uh, her gun had like zero recoil. So everybody was just like taking advantage of that.
Yeah, and I heard that Jaeger got uh
He also got nerfed. Yeah, he was very, very good, and then like they nerfed him into the ground. Same thing with Sledge. Sledge was like amazing, and he's notorious for getting nerfed every season.
yeah. There's even like a meme about it.
Yeah, I've heard enough nerf Sledge, but
Like, operators in that game get nerfed so hard. She got moved down from a 3 speed to like a 2 or 1 speed. Her gun had more recoil, like a lot more recoil. She got her withstand taken out. She got like uh I don't even know, her damage reduced. Like, I don't remember.
Mm.
I think she's the most.
That kind of sucks because I know that like I've only seen like 5 people play her, and that does kind of suck that she was good and has now been like
Yeah.
pretty much murdered.
Yeah.
Um, I would have also loved to play when like Tachanka had his put it in the ground
Yeah.
LMG. Like I think
Yeah.
that is an interesting thing for him, and it's just
That's why he has that
no
scope,
longer.
that special scope he has. Is because that if you go all the way down, instead of it being iron sights, he has a special scope, and it's because when he was first introduced, he had a turret. You like his gun. You just sat down and like shot a turret from, and it had that scope on it.
Interesting. I didn't know about the special stuff.
I think it's interesting how people share guns, but they don't all have the same scope.
Yeah,
Doc
like
and Malusi share a gun, and Malusi doesn't have ACOG, but Doc does.
yeah, and what was it? Mira and Goyo too?
Mira and Goyo. The main one I was about to point out was Tachanka, Azami, and Capcan all have the same gun. Tachanka's the only one that can carry a ACOG on that gun.
Interesting. I guess it switches it up for every operator, which
Yeah.
is something that I like about the game. Like I was explaining this to someone who like plays Fortnite still, like on the regular. I was explaining like why I think that like I've changed from Fortnite to R6, and it's because not only like I was explaining, the maps are smaller. You're always in like a confrontation. Not only that, but you have more outcomes that can happen with 5 people being on a team, able to change between 20 operators, going against 5 other people, able to get change
Yeah.
against 20 operators. It's a lot of outcomes.
like with Fortnite, you're landing, and
Depending on where you land, you're like worried about people. With R6, no matter where you pick, you have to be worried about spawn peaks. You have to be worried about runouts. You have to be worried about roamers. You have to be worried about like certain things, like trap operators.
Yeah, it's
Like, it's a lot of action and adrenaline more compared to Fortnite.
yeah, definitely. Um, Speaking of guns, I don't know if there's a difference because you were talking about differences with scopes and all that. I noticed that Jackal and Osa actually have the same. They share a gun,
Yeah.
which I didn't know until a little
Yeah,
bit
they
ago.
share a gun and they share the same attachment. No, not attachments. Scopes as well.
Mm. Oh, speaking of Jackal, our favorite boy to get banned on competitive, is that still a thing? Because I haven't played competitive in a bit.
Okay. Me and me and a friend were playing ranked, and we've been grinding ranked for like the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Just because why not? And Fuse has been banned more times than I've seen Jackal been banned.
Interesting. I wonder if more people are using Fuse now. Because when I first started, like, Fuse was this pretty much useless, nobody liked him operator because he was big, he was bulky, and he was slow, and his thing only sometimes came in handy. So I wonder if there's like a new meta with Fuse in
I
ranked.
don't know, but people have been banning him like crazy.
People
Interesting.
have also tried banning Doc a couple times, but Fenrir and Kavera get banned. I banned Kavera. I hate Kavera. Like
Yeah.
I cannot stand her.
The only way you counter Kavera is by having a good headset because if you don't, you cannot hear her. Like there was
Yeah.
a time when we like first played when I first started playing R6 where I had my headphones turned up pretty loud and you didn't have great headphones and I was like she's to your left and you're like what, you can hear that? And I'm like yeah, I can hear that. Can you not? So I think it's a disadvantage to those who don't have, good headphones.
That's the downside to Tom Clancy's is it's like 50% hearing. Like you don't even really have to have that great of aim, I would say, if you can hear properly.
Yeah,
Because like if you can hear properly, like if they're crouched and stuff, you can like just like swing full automatic.
yeah,
Like you don't even have to like line up headshots or nothing. And like wall bangs if they're not reinforced in like vertical plays and stuff.
yeah. I think
Crazy.
that's why I played Fenka so much beginning. Just 100
Yeah.
bullets, perfect ears, let's go.
Yeah.
That's another thing about Rainbow that really like locks you in is that you have to be paying attention. This is not a game you can play, you know,
Like just
doing
for fun.
something else or blaring music in your ears. You
Yeah.
need to be locked in.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about locked in like super serious with the game because there have been like multiple rounds we've played goofing off and have
Yeah.
had better kills than like when we're super locked in, but you
Yeah.
actually actively have to be paying attention to the game.
Yeah. That's one thing about R6. You can't really like not hear.
Yeah, you can't just zone out and kind of play the game on autopilot.
Yeah.
If we want to go backwards in time to like one of our favorite games and talk about that a little, we could talk about Mario.
Mario.
You want to
Oh
go back
my
in time?
goodness. Speaking of autopilot, hand me a gusting re remote, and I could blind speed run the first level. I swear.
Yeah,
Like, bro.
I think it definitely helps that maybe not for me, not with a Wii remote, but it give me a Switch controller. I'll speed run the first level of
Yeah.
the Switch, the Wii U version. I think it definitely helps that back when we were playing, back when Fortnite was declining and we were playing like other games more, you and
Yeah.
I would just go at the speed run challenges.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your favorite Mario game? Like out of them all that you've played,
That's a
or just
hard one because I like certain levels from the original Wii Mario,
Yeah.
and it's like nostalgic to play that. But I also like, to a certain extent, not to give it too much credit because that game is annoying, I do like some of the aspects of Mario 3D. And I definitely like Mario Wii U's Star Levels. That challenge was really good for us. It was just like all of them have their unique things. If I'm to pull from my favorites, it'd probably be the Wii version just because nostalgia, love for the game. It had good levels. What about you?
I honestly keep forgetting about the game. It's not my favorite. I keep forgetting about Mario Galaxy.
Oh, yeah. There's
It's
that one
such an
too.
amazing game that I just keep forgetting about.
Too bad it's not two-player, though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they made a second one. I don't know if it's two
Mario
player.
Galaxy 2. I don't know.
Yeah, but my favorite would probably
Be the Mario on the Wii because it's just like amazing. You can like play Blue Toad, bring that back, and Blue Toad just
Justice
speak.
for our boy.
But the levels are pretty easy, and the worlds are creative, kind of. And like Yoshi was a big thing in that
Yeah.
one. They all have their like own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like Yoshi was a big thing in that one. The Wii U had many Yoshis.
Which I love those things.
Yeah.
Some at some points the pink one's kind of OP. I'm not gonna lie. The blue one is a little underrated. But the pink one's kind of OP. But I like that. Like they had their own stuff. Like
Yeah.
each variation. Even Mario 3 that we play on the NES, that game
Yeah.
rocks. It's
Yeah.
you know one of the more difficult ones for someone like us who has 99 lives, but
And spin jumping.
yeah, it's difficult, but it's still super fun.
Yeah.
And you can see, like Mario 3 had the acorns and whatever, right? I'm not misremembering. It had that
It's
P
not
thing
an
that you could
acorn.
fly.
It's a Hold on. Excuse me. It's a like a wingsuit that you like
Yeah,
spin around and tail whip and stuff.
yeah, but they brought
But
that
yeah,
back in the Wii U,
basically,
and they did
yeah,
it well.
yeah, they did it really good. You have to run, then you can fly. Like they
Yeah,
did it really well.
I,
Not a
I
lot
think
of
it's
games can recreate something and have it be good.
yeah. Honestly, just yeah. Nothing more to add to that. Not a lot of games can take what they did, 10 years ago, recreate it, and still have it be decent.
Yeah.
And then there's I mentioned this briefly when I was saying like interesting stuff about Mario games. Mario 3D is one of the most irritating Mario games I have ever had the misfortune of trying to complete.
Depending on how you're playing it, if you're going for 100%, give up.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's so like I'm pretty sure you have to hit every top of the flagpole with every character and every level.
Yeah.
I haven't further looked into that now, but
When we
just in
were
general, trying to get the big coins in general is so brain numbing. It's like just insane, bro.
Yeah. Cuz
When
I
you have
know
like
what level we gave up on. I
yeah,
remember it because we
you
played
have
it 20 times.
you have like an entire map to search for 3 big coins.
Mhm.
Like it's like a treasure hunt.
And heaven help you if you have stick drift on your controllers because
Yeah.
holy crap. I know when we were playing on my Switch, mine has stick drift and I was dealing with that and it was pain.
yeah.
It's just
Another
yes.
Excuse me. Another game we played a long, long time ago. It's on the Xbox 360. A couple of them are the 3 games I'm about to mention. We have Burger Time, which
Oh,
was
beautiful.
absolute cinema. If you've
Peak.
never played Burger Time, go buy an Xbox 360 right now and download Burger Time. My goodness, is it peak. You have to like, it's like a four-story just upward thing. You have ladders to go upward, and you have to build like a burger, and uh, each not level story has a different part of the burger, and you get more bad guys as it goes on. It's just so fun to play,
And
like
the
genuinely.
bad guys are the burger, right?
No, the bad guys are the some of the parts to the burger. Like there's like pickles. There's like I think I can only remember the pickle honestly,
Yeah, me too.
but like I just remember that it's so peak and it's so fun just to like sit there and play it.
Yeah, that's definitely if I had the opportunity to like get the full game and play it on my
Yeah,
Xbox now, I would. I don't know if I can, but I definitely would.
yeah. Another game, Little Rascals.
Mm,
Like you
I was
just
gonna
gotta like
mention that
go
if you didn't.
down. That was an amazing game.
That was also a game. I think that was our. That was maybe the first game where we were like super sexist. Because I don't
Yeah,
know if you remember, there was that one chick we
yeah.
just wouldn't let win no matter
It was
what.
like Goldilocks.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
we made
Goldilocks
sure she
being
got
versus
last
you.
every time. If the bot in
Yeah,
front of her didn't make her get last, we got upset about it. Like, it was
yeah.
great.
It was amazing. And then our final mention, not honorable, but final.
Plants vs Zombies is peak. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll give that to you. You're a little biased. I agree. I
I
disagree and agree with you a little bit. I'll give that
have
one to you.
100%ed it twice now.
Twice.
Not 100%. I don't. No, no, I haven't 100% it. I've completed it twice. I've
Gotcha.
beat the game twice. And
I think
bro,
that would
so
be an interesting game too, 100%. But I think the storyline is only one player, right?
yeah, no, the storyline's two player, but the achievements are like hard. There's like one very hard achievement. You gotta win a game only using the purple chomper plant and like potatoes. It's crazy. Like the walnuts.
Hey, I
It's
mean,
crazy.
if you complete the game enough times, like, and you're looking for a challenge, I say go for it. Like,
An honorable mention goes to Naughty Bear, Trouble in
and
Paradise specifically.
my honorable, I know you were gonna mention that one. My honorable mention would be Castle Crushers,
Castle Crushers, yeah.
cause we
They remade it.
did they?
Yeah, they remade the Castle Crushers.
Interesting. I didn't know about that, but I know we used to play the demo so much, and then
Yeah,
we played it like a couple months ago, and we realized that it wasn't the demo, and we were like, "There's more game."
yeah, and we've still not beaten it.
No, it would be a good game to go back to, definitely.
Yeah, but
Tom
100%.
Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege it's just taking up a lot of that timeline, man.
Yeah, 100% honorable mention goes to Naughty Bear. It's just amazing.
I have not played. I know I played the demo like a couple times, but I never really loved the game. But that was when I was a wimpy child who didn't like blood and gore. I think now I would probably enjoy it a lot more.
Yeah, the kills are just like so creative in the game.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
I remember there was one. You could kill someone with a cactus, and then
Yeah,
I think there was one you could kill someone with like a bonfire. I thought those were pretty
yeah,
cool.
it's a grill. You like walk up behind them and you slam their face into the grill. They are teddy bears.
Yeah, so it's all fluffy. It's all completely family friendly. No death if there's no blood. It's all stuffing.
Yeah. But like the
Completely.
best part of that is the narrator
Yeah.
because he's like Naughty Bear. They're leaving you out. Go take their lot.
Yeah, can we get a game theory? Is this man like diagnosed Is my dog dead? No, he breathing. He was like laying on his side, eyes closed. He looked like almost in an uncomfortable position. So I was like, oh crap.
That's good. But yeah. Trying to think of any other honorable mentions. Oh, we started playing one of them, not on Xbox 360, on newer occasions. It was like two castles, and you had to like shoot at people while they were sending them out and like break the castle.
Yeah, and it was a 2-player too. It was really fun, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember the name, but it was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
We got pretty far in that one. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of other games that we've played.
Yeah.
On kind of the topic of older games, older, heavy quotations, they're not that old. Wii Sports was redone, I don't know if it was a year ago or 2 years ago, and people say they ruined it. I know our Wii Sports that we have is kind of peak. I don't know if you've seen any videos about too. I think I have once or twice.
The new one.
I've seen I've seen somebody play with their friends on bowling, and instead of like going one after another, everyone plays at the same time, and the bowling thing, it just changes. It gives you like obstacles and stuff. Yeah.
That's
So it's interesting, but it kind of takes away the love of the game, I feel like. But I didn't watch anything else, so I don't know about golf, tennis, baseball, whatever.
Yeah.
Have you ever done boxing? I think I have.
Yes, I have.
once, but I haven't
have.
touched it since.
It's not like crazy. It's not really great. My favorite was always tennis.
Better or worse than the boxing on VR?
Worse.
Mm.
I'll be honest.
Well, at least we know that the technology is advancing. Our boxing games are getting better.
Yeah. It just depends on whether you really like that boxing or not.
Yeah.
Tennis was always my favorite just because it's amazing to play. Satisfying to play.
Yeah. I always like the training stuff for tennis.
Yeah.
I think my top game was golf, just because apparently I was better at that. I know you dominated tennis, I dominated golf. That was my game.
Yeah. Somebody I knew was absolutely insane at bowling.
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy.
Just the moment you like went up against them, you knew this was it. You were done.
Yeah, like they would always win.
You like played tennis for a bit. You were like, all right, or they were like, it's time for bowling, and you were like, no.
Like, no, you're gonna win.
If we switch topics here for a moment, to go back to talking about YouTube just for a little, like, I think it's interesting. I won't talk about it too much. I think it's interesting to see like what YouTubers you watched before and what you watch now. But my like main question was like, what YouTubers are your favorite currently and in the current moment?
I don't watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah.
When I do go on there, I watch Jinxie. That's about all I watch on there.
Stay on the R6 grind.
Yeah, I don't really watch very many other people on there.
Did you before, like a couple of years ago? Before TikTok became big. Like, because TikTok
kind of. I watched a little bit of Nick A30. I was into that for a little while. I didn't watch much else. I don't really do
on
that.
The YouTubes.
Yeah.
I only ask because I know, I mean, I have been. I'm freaking addicted to that app as much as you are to TikTok. Granted, you have gotten better. Like, you used to be addicted to TikTok, and you've gotten a lot better. You don't watch it as much.
Nah. Uh, old YouTubers, bro.
Some
We're
old
amazing.
YouTubers have, it's kind of sad to see old YouTubers or old Twitch streamers, like, ruin,
Our reputation.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I was going for, yeah.
Yup.
I think, what's the, not the biggest one, because, I mean, I know we probably have the same brain cell when it comes to, like, the biggest, controversy with regarding a YouTuber, but, like, what's the most recent that you remember of, like, an older YouTuber?
The most recent,
Mm-hmm.
Dream probably.
Oh,
Either
yeah.
that or Miranda Sings. That's the only two I could like really point out there.
Yeah. I'd go for more Twitch streamer with Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah. But I don't know. I never really cared for him.
No, I never watched his stuff or anything. I just knew he was huge, and then recently, well, not so recently in internet standard, but recently.
He still streams.
Yeah, on Kick, right?
Yeah, because I think he got banned from Twitch.
Yeah, that was what started everything.
So many people stream on Kick now.
Kick is an interesting site.
Yeah.
Like, I'll admit maybe there's one or two gems on there, but it's mostly just.
Like Jack Doherty, just on there.
I don't think that's a gem. I think
No,
that's
not a gem. You said it's just like,
yeah.
and then I said like Jack Doherty.
Even he got banned. I
That's
think Kick has still not let him back on the platform. Last time I checked, I
Is
could
it
be wrong.
after he crashed his car? And
Yeah, he
forced
crashed the car on stream, and Kick
he
was
crashed
like,
his car.
"We're good."
He
And
crashed
he
his
moved
car
on.
and then made his cameraman film while he was bleeding.
Yeah, dude, the dude that
That was interesting.
he was like
where am I bleeding?
completely.
He was like, "Where am I bleeding?" And he continues to ignore him and look for his phone.
Yeah, and because when you get cut on your face, or when you're like, you've got a lot of blood vessels in your face.
Yeah,
So when you get cut on your face, you're bleeding, like, a lot.
yeah.
So this dude might have had, like, a minor scratch or scrape, or it really doesn't matter, but this dude was, like, covered.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Here, film this." And then later in the video, he's like, "Here, can you film on this too?" I'm like,
Great.
the grind set, it's not that
It was
important,
his
my guy.
fault because it was on his phone.
I think a couple more of his friends show up, and they're like, they seem genuinely concerned, and he like is like more content focused than anything else.
This is how he is.
It's
But
not a good thing. Like I'll joke about it. That man has a grind set, but it's not a good thing.
not a good thing when you crash your car and instantly want to film it every second of it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I just crashed my car. I could be like internally bleeding. Let's film it.
If I'm gonna die, it's gonna be with 1 million views.
Apparently, bro. But yeah.
Like, I don't think it would have been that much of a problem if he was driving in the car alone, got into the wreck, and then filmed himself. It was more so that his friend was there in that wreck with him, and he still was like, "Here, got a camera, start filming." Like,
Yeah.
I'm not paying you for nothing, pal.
Or like it genuinely wasn't his fault. Like he wasn't on his phone.
Yeah. Yeah, he was looking at chat while it's raining, probably going
60,
fast.
70. It's a McLaren. Who knows?
Let's be honest, Kickstream chat's not gonna stick around if you're not speeding. So he's probably going a little over the speed limit while it's raining, looking at chat. Like, it's completely his fault.
Yeah.
I wonder what that ticket cost, though.
Who knows? He probably just paid it off in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
He's like, money.
Does anyone know if he got his car back? Like, I mean, the thing is totaled, but I mean, buy
Probably
a
just
new
bought
one.
a new one.
Yeah.
Like, crazy.
Speaking of internet drama, when Miranda did her whole thing, her musical that was popular,
Mhm.
I know you weren't on YouTube, but it had to have been everywhere. I mean, did you get tired of seeing it after a while?
Kind of on TikTok, I kind of seen it, and I was like, oh. And I swiped, and I was like, oh. Swiped. I was like, okay. I can stop getting this now. I don't care.
Yeah, cause on YouTube, it was all anyone could talk about
Yeah.
for like a week.
Yeah.
Like, I'd go to my feed and it'd just be
Miranda,
her
Miranda.
face everywhere.
Yeah. The people like playing games in the background while talking are going crazy right now. Like, oh my goodness, face. Crazy.
You know what's funny? And I think
What?
probably really stupid. I was watching old videos of one of the YouTubers that I watch, and do you know the artist Jason Derulo?
Yeah.
I listened to some of his songs. Apparently, he did crypto scams, and he's also one of the people who like has a video playing and does like reaction content.
Yeah.
Apparently, he does that too. So he basically steals content. Why? I don't understand.
Who knows?
He has to be making money off those songs. And I think he
Yeah.
still makes songs, so he's not broke.
No, he's just
Dumb.
greed.
Yeah.
Greed go crazy.
Speaking of music, I'm gonna shine the spotlight back on the fact that you're listening to tunes. What are you listening to?
I'm not.
You stopped the music? You're no longer vibing? Oh, that was sneaky. I didn't even see you take it out.
It's been out. It died. It doesn't stay. It's like it won't charge, and then when it does, it charges like 2%. I swear.
Dang.
And so the only other way I'd be listening to music is these things.
It's not very discreet, so.
No, it
I
is
got
not.
hold on.
You can't tell.
Nah. So.
I think we've talked more about video games than any other topic,
Yeah.
which makes sense
just-
for us.
Fun to talk about.
Yeah. Probably the last topic, if we're gonna wrap it up here. Probably the last topic, I want to circle back around to games. If you had to make a game, what do you think? Like, let's say you're super skilled at coding and you could make whatever. Either what game would you make, or what type of game do you think is like the best?
The best shooter games. But I'd make a horror game.
Yeah?
Yes.
You have any details, or like do you have an idea of what you would do?
There's a game I've seen somebody try and recreate because it was like taken off of like PS2. I don't remember what it was called, but they tried recreating it the best they could.
Interesting.
So it would be really, and I like the ones that are like volume based, like where you hook up your microphone and you can't scream too loud.
Yeah,
So you
those
like-
ones are
you like-
interesting.
get really, really close to the monster, but if you like go like, they're not gonna like kill you or nothing.
Yeah.
So like, it's interesting to see that.
They did oh my lane said, what is the movie called? Not Bird Box. The other one.
Quiet Place.
Yeah, they did a game about that and it had the mic hooked up to it. I don't know how
Yeah.
good it is, but it was kind of interesting.
Yeah, if I could download anything on this PC, it'd be probably one of those games.
I'm pretty sure
That'd be
Ichio
like
has a game like that.
stream.
But for me, even though I love shooter games, I think multiplayer wise, shooter games are the best. Single player wise, I love storyline based games. So if I was going to make a game, it'd probably be about that.
Yeah.
What of? I have no idea. But it would probably be about that.
Yeah.
Probably be set in medieval times, like with dragons. That'd be so cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Okay, but I think that is all the time I have for this today. I think that was productive. We talked about 90% games, 10% other topics. Good on us. But that's all the time we have for today.
Thank you so much for. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.